Like
Yeah.
as soon as you push
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
or the stream button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. He said butter shits.
It usually takes 15 seconds for it to.
So,
Shit, no.
so the first thing on stream is me saying it because you said it.
What does
son
that
of a
mean?
bitch.
What does that mean, Griff? Butter shits. Your words, they are weird.
Hey, what are you doing? What am I hearing? Oh shit.
Okay, it should be over. Usually I have
Huzzah,
these.
issues.
Oak goes out of town, the show goes to shit. Whatever.
Alright, are we done? Alright, we're gonna start it up. Alright.
Let me pause my actual thing.
Alright, I'm tweeting that out, and here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Hi guys, and now that we are through with the issues, welcome to the Infinite Respawn podcast. I'm Chicken.
I'm Griff,
I'm Baka.
and we are
Hey.
one person short.
Yes, if you've noticed,
I'm sitting there going, wait, oh yeah, that's right, Oak's not
Yep.
here.
we're one person short this
Why
week.
did you-
Unfortunately, he is on vacation doing something fun.
Did you say unfortunately he's on vacation? Like,
Yeah, because this
sucks
is
to be him. He's
vacation.
in fucking Disney World. God, that
Mhm.
guy.
Fuck that dude. He's enjoying his lifetime with his Disney and Donald and Goofy and
Been there, done that.
we didn't really get to experience much of Disneyland though. We need to go again sometime.
Someday.
We
Well,
need
I
to
mean,
spend,
you
like,
know,
a
if you would have asked nicely,
there.
maybe Oak would have put you in his luggage. You could have gone now.
I could have like popped out and go, I'm the Grand Turtle Wizard.
Scared the shit out of his family, I'm sure. Like, yeah.
What the fuck is that creepy dude with the beard in my suitcase
Or like
for?
I could have like hidden in a backpack and he would have been carrying just a really big backpack around. Be like,
You
oh,
don't
no,
think
no,
he would
it's
have
fine."
noticed?
Why is this
Well, as soon as I got
backpack?
into the park, I could have like popped out and then just kind of run loose.
Yeah, and then all the Disney people will tackle you because you don't have a ticket or something.
Yes.
Send you to Disney jail.
Disney jail. I mean, but wouldn't that be magical though? Wouldn't it be so much better than regular jail?
Yeah, they magically torture you.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they'd probably make me continuously ride It's a Small World. I think that would.
Oh my god.
Oh god, please no. Oh,
It's
please
tiny,
no.
tiny world. Oh my god.
Please make it stop. I've been through this ride 6 times now. I don't want to do it again.
Then stab your eyes out. No!
Alright, well, back to real stuff.
Now that we've made Disney seem incredibly terrifying.
Yes. What have you guys played this week? I got lots of stuff, so I thought I'd let you two go first.
What I have been playing, I cannot really talk about other than the fact that, yeah.
Black is keeping secrets.
Yeah. Well, it's,
Secrets.
Yes.
other
Well,
than the fact that I can say like what I played Dreadnought, but that's about as far as I can go with it.
Yes.
Yep.
That's as much as you can say legally.
those NDAs.
Like, is that like...
As much as I really want to talk about it, I cannot.
I know. Like, I asked him earlier if we were going to record some stuff for Let's Plays, and he's like, oh, but then I can't. I
No,
guess.
No,
Like, that's super sad. It was so like, just tragic. You would think that I was like, you know what, you can't have chocolate anymore. It was
Oh!
that sad. That sad.
I'll go to the grocery store and like just steal it from children.
It's like stealing candy from a baby.
See, this
Mommy, thanks for the candy bar. It's mine, little bit.
Oh, is that all you've played this week? Or have you played?
Well, other than that, I've just been doing like, I checked in on Ark, and then I've just been doing a lot of painting. I have
Yeah,
been
check it
like,
out.
going nuts trying to get Chicken's dwarf model all finished. I got the gun already. I've started the base coats on it. I finished his kitty cat.
Woohoo.
And I kind of realized earlier today that I basically have a World of Warcraft party sitting here on my desk because since we opened some of the miniatures when we played Mad Magazine,
Right.
I've got Chicken with his hunter and his pet. I've got 2 different spellcasters.
Mage and
so-
Warlock.
I've got a monk which would be able to heal, and then I've got a chick with the sword and shield which would be the tank.
Wow. So 3 DPS, a healer, and
A
a
tank.
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 Good job. You do have a full party.
Wow. Well,
Yep.
good job.
I have been playing some stuff, but it's not new stuff. I discovered the world of Fallout mods, because apparently that's a thing, and I think I talked about it some last week, so I'm not gonna like spend a whole lot of time on it, but damn it, It's so awesome and pretty, and damn it.
There's still even Skyrim mods going on that I keep finding every once in a while and going, yeah, I want to install that and mess around with it.
If I could
So-
get Shadowplay to cooperate with me so that I could record my stuff from PC instead of just from Avermedia, which is through my Xbox and everything, I would probably do like Fallout mods of the week and things like that just to show them off because they're freaking awesome and those people are super talented. I'm kind of jealous that I'm not that cool, but
You could
But
be.
yeah.
It's not, it just
you
takes
could
a
be,
little,
but you're not.
takes
That's
a
what I
little
gotta-
practice. Takes a little practice.
Well, I would love to do that, but yeah, it's great. My favorite one doesn't even have anything to do with like a mass. It's not a mass appeal mod, I guess, but that's okay. It's okay. Just keep it to myself. What else did I do? Oh, I was playing City Skylines while we were testing out things for the show here today, and it started raining in my city. Fucking lost my shit, man. We have weather. Yay! City Skylines got a free update with weather. There's also
They
a
just
paid
need to have,
DLC
like, a
influence
blizzard.
in it.
I think that's actually the payable DLC.
Yeah, the other stuff. Yeah, there's like the paid pack, and then they did an update for free with the like basically it came some of the stuff with it. Hey, Spunky's here. Spunky, I need to talk to you about Shadowplay, man. I don't know why it's not working for me. Help me after the show or sometime soon. I was looking for him the other night, and he was nowhere to be found. That's okay though. Spunky knows it all. I've got totally distracted. Weather. There's weather in City Skylines, and Metal Gear Solid's waiting on me. Like it came in through our GameFly queue because I said on the podcast that I would play it. I just haven't done it yet. It just got here this week though. It's not like it's been here a month or something, and I haven't told anybody about it.
No, but you do need to hit that. It's gonna
I
take a
will.
very long
Yeah,
time.
I need to go through it at some point too.
I promise I will.
I've done every other Metal Gear game except for that one so far.
I'm just not super motivated to do it because I know it's gonna be full of eye rolls and just I can't believe this is in here,
So
and
why are you gonna play it?
because I promised I would.
I'll play it.
Well then
I
you
won't eye
are more
roll
than welcome to.
everything.
You do what you want.
But look, it's Metal Gear and boobies.
Ugh.
I don't care. I just want to play the game. Play the game. GAEM. Game.
Yeah, the Metal Gear universe is a really weird one. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many like points in it, and it's just like, how the fuck does that make any sense? Oh, okay, whatever.
Am I gonna be able to play this without having played any of the previous games? Is this gonna be weird for me? I mean, I have no doubt it's gonna be weird for me regardless, but is it gonna be impossible for me to understand what's going on?
Yes and no.
That is such a
Um,
straightforward answer. Thank you.
You should have just
Yeah, I
said
know.
maybe.
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of helps for the previous entries to kind of know a little bit what's going on, but they'll probably kind of explain things when you're going through the game.
Okay, I'm gonna
So-
hope so. Cause I've never
I
played
don't-
any of the previous ones. I have no idea what's going on, and I think Oak tricked me into agreeing to play it somehow. I know it was on the podcast, but I don't remember the exact conversation.
Well, you can go back through and look at all of our podcasts.
I know. Thank God they're on YouTube, everybody.
Yeah,
And
YouTube.
I don't think I've played anything else though. I've been busy. I've been otherwise occupied, I guess. We're still working on website stuffs and things like that, so I've been distracted a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, well, for me this week, I have been quite busy keeping myself occupied.
You finished 3 games on stream this week. Hell yeah, you've been busy.
And I think I've played 8 games this week. Monday, I played Emily Wants to Play.
You
Yeah,
love-
creepy little girl.
Yeah, it was a little fucked up, and I accidentally created a new game right before I was about to beat the fucking game.
Yeah, you sort of finished it. You got to the last level. Last level was insane, and then you clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, I could have beat the game given enough time.
I think that was a red moment. Like you clicked it, and that's something that he would have done. I feel
Yeah.
like he has done that. Has he done
Yeah,
that on
he
stream
has.
before?
Has he?
Okay.
He hasn't done it on stream. He did it on Arc though.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
that's right. Yes, he created a whole new character because he derped. That's right.
Mm.
Okay. No wonder it feels like something he would do, because he did.
Yes, well, that was Monday. Tuesday, I played Layers of Fear, which was a psychedelic horror trip show that I gotta say, at certain moments of that game, you're walking forward, and like I wish that this game was in VR because I would probably have just lost my fucking mind. Like you're just walking forward, and you open up a door, and there's a brick wall, and then you go and turn around, and there's like another wall, and you're like, wait, what the hell? And then you turn around again, and there's a hallway, and you're just like, okay, this shit is just getting too weird for me. Or you go into a room at the beginning of the hallway, then you open it back and you're at the end of the hallway and have to go back to the beginning. You're like, oh my god, I don't know where to go. I'm so confused.
You just don't understand.
Everything just fucks with you, but I beat it. It was a decent little game. About 3.5 hours. So.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. One of the things I read, like critic wise, and I kind of want to see how you fall on this one, I guess, Chicken, was that it changed too often. Like the pacing seemed a little strange because you didn't get to recover from one scare to the next. It's like, oh, every time you walk in a room, it's gonna change. Every time you do this one thing, it's gonna be different. And it was too like rapid succession of the same thing to be effectively scary.
I preferred it like that. I felt like that was perfect for that because it was a constant flow instead of just like rapids, river, rapids, river. It was just nothing but rapids. You just kept going down the fucking stream and it just wasn't stopping. And I really enjoyed that because it never gave you a chance to recover. You were just kind of like going, you open the next fucking door and you don't know what the hell you're going to get. Sometimes there were rooms that you didn't get anything. You just walked through. Like one of the rooms I walked in, like I was all fucking psyched up. Like something's going to happen in here. What are we doing? I found a couple of little things, and that's like, all right, cool. So then I walk out the fucking door, and then the room just explodes. Then you walk back in, and everything starts floating, and you're like, okay. So I kind of like that constant motion of the game, where it doesn't have to stop. The game is just continuously moving. So I thought it was really good for that. I felt it was really fun. It kept me going, the blood flowing, never let me settle down. Shit just kept happening. So.
Okay. I was just wondering, since that was like the big complaint that everybody had, I didn't know if you felt like it was a problem, which obviously didn't, which is fine. That's good. It was scary to watch.
I can understand where people like that come from because they kind of want that like scary feel, but this was like a and I keep using psychedelic horror, where it was just a constant trip.
Yeah.
If you take acid, you're not gonna like, I had an hour of freaking out, now time for 10 minutes. No, you're gonna have 3 hours of constant fucking losing your mind. So I had 3 hours of losing my. Yeah, the walls melted a couple of times. The bed melted. After I played the music, I had to play the music backwards so everything unmelted. Man.
So you could continue.
Yeah. Let me tell you, that was a pretty good game. I recommend it. It's a pretty good little run through. Other than that, I played Halo 5 Guardians.
You had to remember which one it was.
Yes.
Like Halo.
I played Halo 5.
One of the Halos, a generic one, kind of a.
Yeah, I mean, but it was though. So.
Campaign was 6 hours long.
You were playing on normal though.
Yeah, but I've played the other ones on normal, and I can't beat them in 6 hours.
Oh, okay, touche. Yep, some of the levels I did notice, and you pointed this out after you were done streaming, some of the levels were nothing more than a cinematic of talking to somebody. It's like walk forward 5 feet, talk to somebody, achievement, you've unlocked this achievement for completing this level. You're like, but I didn't do anything though.
I just talked to someone, damn it.
Yeah, that, if you guys have watched the stream, you guys know that really pissed me off. Chapters 9 and chapters 11, you land, you go talk to somebody, you go talk to somebody else, congratulations, you finished a chapter. Yeah, what? There are 15. There are 15 fucking chapters, and 2 of them were literally 2 minutes long. You talk about a cop-out and horrible fucking storytelling.
Like, with both those chapters, they could have easily made an actual level and added in at least 3-4 hours worth of gameplay into it.
Hell, they could have just attached at the beginning of the next chapter. Like, oh, chapter 9? Well, let me take chapter 10 and just stick it on there so you start here and then you fly off to where chapter 10 starts.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if I would have wanted that game to be any longer just because it was so full of problems. Like,
well,
I will
no
not
spoilers.
I will not get into the serious debate and everything, but I feel like 343 took some liberties that they shouldn't have with some pre-established lore and said, you know what, we're going to change this because it suits our needs better. And it's like, but this is something that's already been established in previous games. Don't do that, game companies. Don't fucking do that.
I just hated that I didn't get to play the Chief. I played Chief 3 out of the 15 missions.
Was one of them one of the short cutscene missions?
No, they were all 3
Okay,
full
just
missions.
checking.
But 3 out of the 15 missions I got to play as the main character. Yeah.
Well, the main character. It used to be the main character. The main character probably moving forward with the Halo series is going to be Locke.
Well, in my Halo world, and my main character is going to be Chief. I like the Halo world. I kind of feel where they're going with it. And I wish I would have gotten more time to get attached to Chief's team because I really like them. They seem like really fucking cool Spartans.
Don't talk to me about them.
But I've already explained this and we went into the lore details and things like that.
I know.
But
doesn't make it any better.
I would love, like, when I was playing with them, it's like, oh, these Spartans seem really cool. But I don't fucking know you. I wish I had, like, you know.
I don't know you. Stranger danger.
If Halo 4 was about, you know, Master Chief getting back together with his old fucking crew and gave us a bunch of backstory and whatnot, cool. But Halo 4 is just some crap filler that they were like, oh, we don't like this storyline. Wrap it up in a comic, let's do something different.
Yeah, the fact that they wrapped
Wow.
up 4 in a comic and negated everything that you did pretty much in the game aside from the very end of the game. Thanks. Thanks for making me feel like I wasted my goddamn time, 343.
Yeah, it felt a little sour playing it.
Super sour about the Halo series.
Multiplayer was pretty fun. Once I found the right game mode to play.
What's the right game mode, in your opinion?
The arena battles. That's where the right game mode is because you get your assault rifle, you get your BR, and then you go around and fight. You know, you kill each other, or you get the weapons and you
kill
fight.
each other.
But Warzone was really weird. Like you get prerequisite levels and you can unlock different builds and things like that. It's just I played 1-2 matches of that and I was confused. Not
You
done.
alright?
Yeah, just burp him. Excuse me, but not done. Just seriously confused at the way that game mode works. So I didn't know.
Yeah, I could see why it would be. It was definitely different watching you play it.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way to put it. It was different.
All right, busy ask. Do you personally think getting busy? Do you personally think they are changing it for the better or for the worse?
Worse.
Yeah,
As a fan of the first 3, well, you go ahead, Bach. I've got probably.
I was going to say I've never like really been a huge Halo fan, but even with me looking at it as far as what they're doing with the direction of it, I'm not really digging it. Even the multiplayer and everything is starting to feel a little bit too like Call of Duty style to me.
Yes, I think it's for the worse. I love Halo. I like the universe. I kind of like. I like the lore. I like the Spartans and all of that stuff. I feel like they're just not. They're just not giving us what they used to. Granted, it's not Bungie anymore. It's 343. Halo 1, 2, and 3 is a fantastic trilogy.
Yes.
Beautiful trilogy, very well told, lots of gameplay, lots of cult hits, and if you ever want to play games, play that. There's so much to it. Halo 4 was okay. They tried to expand on the deeper part of the lore, and then they just threw it out the window. It's like, oh, all right, so don't worry about this. And then 5 was just like, where are we going with this? I'm confused, and I guess you got to watch Nightfall to kind of understand.
I think some of it's going to be reliant on that. I feel like the way that they should have done when 343 took over, instead of trying to bank off of Master Chief and the pre-established series, because what they really wanted to do was introduce a character like Locke, which is going to be a new main character. What they should have done was, oh no, we've lost Master Chief at the end of Halo 3 because he's back in cryosleep out in the middle of fucking nowhere and nobody knows where he's at. Okay, fine, let's run with that. Let's go ahead and be like, okay, so many years after the thing that happened to Master Chief and all of that stuff, we've got to move on with our lives. We've, okayed new Spartans and whatnot. Let's just go ahead and start 4 as another Spartan instead of continuing to drag Master Chief into it and then making him useless.
No, I kind of feel like that, but I feel like in 4, if they wanted to go that route, they should have sent Locke to search for Master Chief, not
Yes.
hunt him down, but search for him, find him, kind of let him get in the game, let them share, where they, let them share the spotlight, developing developing him with Master Chief, because it's our hero, we're looking for him, we have this new character, let's get attached to him because he looks up to Master Chief and things like that. They could have done it so much differently, but I feel like they were just like, Master Chief sells.
Yeah, I
So-
feel
That's
like
essentially
they
what it
used
boiled
him as
down
a
to.
selling point instead of it being, let's make a really awesome story for this character to live in the world of and continue with. It was more like, how can we sell the most units? Well, Master Chief's already important, and we can't guarantee that a new character is going to be important enough, so let's just slap Master Chief in there and go with it.
But if it would have been the search for Chief, they could have made that work, because everybody would have been wanting to know what happened to Chief. So everybody would have been like, let's play it and find out, and give us a beautiful story, and we'll all play it.
Well, Busy said something about they should end the series. I don't mind them carrying on with the series, but they have to understand they can't carry on with the series with Master Chief. They're trying to use him as a crutch. Instead, let's bring in new cool characters that we really do care about. Like halfway through your playthrough of 5, I kind of zoned out of why I should care about Locke at all. I was like, whatever, he's doing his job. And you mentioned before that Buck, who is Nathan Fillion's character, was more compelling as a character than Locke was, and I agree. I felt like
I loved
Locke was
Buck.
flat.
Like, he was amazing, and he didn't speak very much, but the little quirks, every time he would talk in combat, I would always listen. Like, I wanted to hear what he had to say, because his personality was so much more rich, I guess, than the rest of them. The other two, I think, barely ever spoke, and I don't even remember their names.
The other Spartans?
Yeah, the three of them. You
On-
got
on
Locke,
this team, yeah.
Buck, and then the two girls, the two ladies.
The two other ones, you're like, yeah.
Well,
I think that was a fail too. They had a chance to. They did do pretty well, I guess, with Linda. She was more memorable than the ones on Locke's team, but the ladies really came in second. It's like, let's focus on the fact that we have one main lady character that's super crazy. We have Halsey, who's questionable, and then the dudes. It's like, let's just write off the fact that we have other female characters that could have been great, but we just didn't let them.
yeah, I think there were just too many characters and not enough light for all of them.
The Spartans from Halo Reach were a hell of a lot more memorable.
Oh my
Yes.
god, all of them, because all of them were so defined, and you really felt for them while you were playing throughout the game.
Yep, I could definitely agree with that. Like, I connected more with the Reach characters than I did with any of the characters in 4 or 5. And I mean, with 4, I guess part of that was you were supposed to watch Forward Unto Dawn and get into a lot of the backstory for some of the other characters that way. But honestly, I watched half of it. I think, did you ever watch the rest of it, Chicken?
Yep, I watched the whole thing.
Okay, because I watched half of it and then never finished it out because I wasn't interested. It wasn't interesting enough, I guess.
I thought it was pretty neat. I enjoyed it. I kind of got to see Master Chief in a different light, and see a little bit more of his background, and see why these characters cared so much for Chief. So I thought that added a little more to it, but great games don't need that outside influence to show you. Look at Witcher 3. Look at Fallout 4. Look at the amount of story they could fit. Look at the amount of stuff they could kind of teach you within the context of the game. You don't have to go watch something else. Like, if Fallout came out and they're like, oh, you need to go, like, if you just woke up in the vault and they're like, oh, you need to go watch this movie about what happened before.
I would be
People-
like, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, people would be like, no, okay, this is gonna ruin the beginning of the game for most people, but that's not how you do things. So
Yeah. I mean, there were definitely some big downfalls with that one, and I don't know. I know they were supposed to have like a whole nother second half trilogy, but I don't know how well they can continue with the idea of having a second trilogy when the fact that the first game of that trilogy was extraneous and not even really needed.
well, they actually canceled that. It's not a trilogy no more
Okay,
anymore.
I didn't see that, so
Yeah,
that's good. I'm glad that they changed their mind on that because it would not have made any fucking sense.
Yeah, it will not be a trilogy anymore. It is just the Halo games. But speaking on that context, sorry to jump ship
you're
to a
fine,
different
go for it.
game. Like, they like to do their games constantly. Ubisoft finally got it into their damn thick heads. They're not going to be doing Assassin's Creed yearly anymore.
Thank God.
They even
That could
said,
not come quick enough.
yep, they said that looking at that layout just wasn't going to work for that game.
Good,
Which,
because it doesn't.
which I am so proud of them. And that kind of stuff makes me want to buy their games again. It's like, all right, you guys are fucking finally learning. I will give you money for being smart.
I'm glad that they want to kind of change their thoughts on that. I am worried though that they're talking about now focusing more on like multiplayer always on kind of experiences like The Division, which is also that's an Ubisoft title, right? Because it's going through Uplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. They're focusing more on things like that and less on the single player launches, which what he called it, what's his name? Eves, something like that. The CEO guy called it a fire and forget title, which is basically your single player stuff where you once you launch it, you really don't have to go back to it or do anything. And I don't know if the entire industry should try to shift completely to always on multiplayer. I mean, multiplayer in the Assassin's Creed world obviously didn't work that well because we tried it really hardcore with Unity and it just wasn't what anybody wanted. So I hope they don't decide to take the time off and come back, and what they come back with is Unity 2.0, basically.
You know, that makes me think that it's starting to feel like companies are starting to get intimidated to make a fantastic single player game. Like, it is so hard to make, like, Fallout. Bethesda knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Period. Skyrim, fantastic. Last of Us, fantastic. Uncharted, fantastic. Like, all of these pinnacles of single player games are so
Yes.
good. Yet they're so hard to make, I guess, to really compel people to play them. But multiplayer, you can kind of put it in the hands of the players to make their own experience instead of it all on the developers to make a great experience for the players. You could just be like, we'll give you all this content, these mechanics, this gameplay, it's all cool stuff, but we'll let you guys play it the way you want to. So we don't have to worry, I guess, so much if it's good or not.
Yeah, but sometimes it's really hard to offer a decent story that way. Where it's like, just go play in your sandbox and do your own thing. You've still got to have a little bit of
Division.
both.
Division doesn't have much of a story.
I've heard, and I know there are several people. Wraith is one of them that really enjoys it. Happy birthday, Wraith! By the way, it's Wraith's birthday.
Happy
Everybody,
birthday,
go wish
Wraith.
him happy birthday.
Woo, you're old.
Oh, that was you're a dick.
I wouldn't have it any other way, and I'm sure he's saying the same thing. He probably got a kick out of that right now when he's listening to it. I'm just joking, by the way. We're all old.
Wow, that does not make things any better. Thank you. Anyway, he's really enjoying The Division, and I think you're gonna have. I mean, as we've always had, you're gonna have people who want to play multiplayer, and you're gonna have people who want to like be like, you know what, I'm antisocial today. Why don't you not talk to me so I can go enjoy the single player experience? And I think there's a need for both, and I think the industry really wants gamers to pick one or the other so they can just focus on it. It's like you can't ask us to do that because we're not gonna. I mean.
Yeah, because if you go with nothing but single player, then that's going to alienate everyone who wants to do nothing but multiplayer.
Mhm.
And then if you do nothing but multiplayer, like, I mean, I enjoy playing single player games and stuff like Batman, the Arkham series. I really enjoyed that one.
Well, I
but,
always
mean,
lean more towards single than multi.
Yeah, but it's just kind of one of those things where like some of us want to sit and actually enjoy a good story and go through it. And as opposed to like, oh, I'm just gonna go online and kill a bunch of people constantly over and over and over.
Yeah.
That's actually that's a good point. But it also comes down to, I think, with the invention of the internet, people are becoming much more social. Multiplayer games are where it's at. Why? And you already know the answer to this. Why has World of Warcraft survived for 12 years?
Yeah, but if we're becoming more social and we want those always online interactive games, why is it waning in popularity?
Why is what waning in popularity? League of Legends is one of the biggest fucking games
World of
ever played.
Warcraft. No,
World
I mean
of
your
Warcraft
specific
is
example.
because
would
there
just
are
like to-
there are so many other MMOs played. Blade and Soul has, I think, over 4 million subscribers now. I mean, the world wants to be social.
Plus,
Well, some
World
of
of
it, not
Warcraft
me.
mechanics and everything else are getting kind of stale and old. And like the combat system in Blade and Soul, like if they were to basically do World of Warcraft 2 and do something like that, it would probably just skyrocket in popularity again.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm willing to point the numbers around 75% of people like to play online games now because they like to be able to have that interactive with other people. And I mean, I'm with Baka here. I love to play me some single player games every so often. Like, get that itch where you just want to go in and kind of play a game and whatnot. But then there are several times where you just kind of want to throw down with other people or play with other people, which we have a few
Left 4
games that
Dead,
we're
prime
playing.
Example, me and Chicken will hop in and just start, 10v10 matches and shit.
Yeah, just play a few rounds. It's nice to be able to have options to kind of play with other people, but it's also nice to have the option to play by yourself. And I'm gonna say that most of the games that I play nowadays are gonna be online games with other people.
I'm just too antisocial, I guess, because I don't care for as much for online stuff like multiplayer stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because I deal with a job where I deal with people all day that when I get home, I don't want my entertainment to be forcing me to deal with the same people. It's like I just want to go away and be by myself and be awesome.
Yeah,
But
but
that's why the industry is going to have to learn. It's going to have to cater to both. I mean,
Yep.
Yes.
there's no way around it. You kind of have to cater to both. I mean, some companies are going to be much better at telling a good story. Bethesda's really good with the single player stuff. Rockstar does a fantastic job
Yes.
with their stories and their games.
they did it perfectly too. Like, they had their perfect story, and then they've got their GTA Online. Granted, they're giving a lot more attention to the online aspect than the offline aspect.
Mm.
But I mean,
I
even
guess
then, I'm
so.
still satisfied with the GTA 5 story. Like,
Mhm.
honestly, that's the first Grand Theft Auto game that I have gone through the story mode more than once.
I think I've gone through twice.
I've played Vice City 30 something times. Back when I first got my PS2, I was just like, oh yeah, Vice
Yeah.
City.
See, I went through the story mode on that one once, and after that, the only other time I played it would just be go online and just start blowing things up and see how long I can outlast cops and stuff.
Hey, that's always fun.
You cannot last long in GTA 5. I've tried.
Yeah, you can. All you gotta do is get an insurgent and drive around. The cops are so stupid, they don't know what
I don't
to
even
do.
need an insurgent. I mean, there's so many different places that I can dip out at, and I can lose the cops whenever I want to.
Cops
not
and
Going
good at
through the tunnel
driving.
systems and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Trains.
mean, I'm not very good at driving either, but I mean, like when I'm going through the tunnels, I'm sitting there going woo all over the walls,
Whee!
and I have managed to get away from the cops 4 stars on a bicycle.
I do not believe that. Really?
hmm Because I can cut through
Damn it.
areas where the cars can't go through.
Why would
So-
you? You need to be recording these things. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, that would have been epic to put on YouTube.
Well, we do still have the video where I try to take the bicycle into the strip club and I get kicked out.
Oh, you got shot. You got killed by the guy with the
that's-
bouncer
I
with
got
the
shot,
shotgun.
He hit me, and then my bike was stuck inside of there, and I couldn't get it out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to see if I can find that one because yeah,
I think I
that's
still
a good
have it.
one.
that was
I think I
beautiful.
still have that one.
I hope you do.
So, and it's actually, it would be from my point of view, so you actually get to see the guy, like, grab me off the bike and then, like, fucking shoot me.
Yeah.
It was
He's
really.
like, I'm just bringing my bike in the club. I don't want it to get stolen.
I
picking
don't
up
want it
some
to
chicks
get
here.
stolen. I don't want it to get stolen while I'm trying to pick up these ladies who are gonna know that I'm super classy because I have a bicycle, which means I care about the environment.
Exactly.
You hipster. God, you're fucking hipster. Just kidding.
Oh,
Hey. Trevor's a hipster.
oh my god.
What chicken?
Since we were talking about Fallout, it popped in my head. Have you guys heard the DLC?
About the DLC? Yes, I
Oh
have.
my god. Oh my season pass, folks, and I'm telling you now, if you're listening to this, buy the season pass if you like Fallout.
Yeah, you've got like roughly a week to do it before price jumps.
Buy it now. It's $30. You get like
Yes.
$6,000 worth of content. Buy it now.
I'm going to name a Deathclaw. Oh my god. And I'm
Yes.
going to name him Cuddles.
That's one
Yes.
of the things in the DLC is that you get one of the, I think it's the second or third thing that comes out with it.
I think it's the
You
second.
can set traps out in the Commonwealth and it'll allow you to catch just about anything. Mole rats, the radstags, raiders, death claws.
I wonder if you can capture Mirelurk queens.
I don't know. I think I think the giants might be too big. Like the behemoths, I don't think it'll let you do
Someone's
them.
gonna make a mod for that.
Yeah, someone's
probably.
gonna
Like
make
it'll
it
be up
on.
to the mod community, but yeah, it'll let you catch some really big stuff, and then you can set up an arena in your settlements and let them fight. So you can have them fight amongst themselves, or you can be like, "You random settler, get in the ring," because you're an asshole, and that's how you want to roll.
Give them a big ass gun, or send one of your
What?
partners
You're
in there.
complaining about the the state of the buildings around here, get the death claw ring.
Oh no.
There's gonna be so many great videos come out of that. I know it. I know it. The other DLC stuff, also kind of cool. One will let you make and customize robots, to help, you know,
It's
they
the first
can.
one.
Yeah, the first one is gonna be the automaton one, which means that you like those big sentry robots that are kind of bitches to fight. You can now make them and customize them and make them all pretty, and they can hang out in your settlement, or you can take them out on the road with you as a companion. Because you know,
Woo.
you just
giving
I
mine
don't
blank.
think you can
I
romance.
want a
don't
death
worry
claw
about
on
it.
one side and a robot on the other.
Hey, Skyrim has a mod where you can have multiple followers, so someone in Fallout is going to be making that. I'm sure at some
Oh my
point.
god, as soon as we get multiple followers, I'm taking Hancock and Dance out and I'm gonna own the fucking Commonwealth.
And nobody and everybody who's watched a lot of this, nobody would have thought that Griff would turn out to be a super Dance fan.
I love him.
Like, she used to be like, I hate Dance, and I've never played his story. I don't care about that loser. He's too military.
He
Now
was a
she's like,
dick.
oh, look at her little flushed all red and whatnot.
Oh, dance!
Paladin Dance Senpai. I need the little like sparkly things on my cheeks and everything. Yeah.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
I finally I was like, you know what? Because Chicken always gets after me about like predetermining what I think about people and in games, not in life. But like, oh, I don't like that character because he's an asshole. Because when you meet Paladin Dance and his regiment, he's basically a racist dick, and you're like, what the? No, just you're icky. I don't want to talk to you ever. Not to mention the fact that Hancock is my husband, and at the time I was with him when I met them, and he's like, you don't want to trust the Brotherhood, and I'm like, no, I don't want to trust the Brotherhood. But I finally
I
was
listen
like,
to everything you say.
fine. He was right. You don't want to trust the Brotherhood. To be fair,
no
you don't want to
spoilers.
trust any of them. No, but that's just how the Commonwealth works.
Trust the
Don't
Brotherhood.
Trust people.
Trust the
Don't
Brotherhood.
Trust people.
Trust the Brotherhood.
The
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood is life.
Brotherhood life. Get a tattoo. Brotherhood is life.
But I played his story. I took him around as a companion to find out what his story was. And then I felt really bad for him. And then I fell in love with him. And he can never leave me.
See, that's why I say make sure that you play and see every aspect of it before you make your final decision. And you were right.
Conspiracy stuff shows up as we were talking about trusting nobody. That's perfect. Like, perfect timing. Oh, that's great. Sorry. I think I derailed stuff. What were we talking about before?
No, we're talking about
Fallout?
Fallout DLC. But anyway, like I said, make sure you buy the DLC. After March
Oh,
1st, it goes up by $50.
It goes to $50.
It goes $50.
Goes up by
up
50.
by
Holy shit!
$80.
Damn, $80 with
To be-
DLC. No.
To be fair, though, they said that the story DLC that they're adding, which is something to do with Nick Valentine, you're having to help him track down some lady that's lost on an island or something like
It's
that.
an island in Maine or something.
It's gonna be, what they are saying is it's gonna be the biggest DLC like map area that they've ever added to a game. So they're giving you like a whole new playground to go play in. Well, not new playground. I'm sure it's gonna be an add-on to the Commonwealth, but a whole new area to go play in, and it's apparently gonna be fucking huge.
Yep. So
Super excited.
yes, buy it. It's $30 right now, and they've already said they have several other DLCs planned too.
Yes.
So $30 for
There's
everything.
gonna
that
be some
Bethesda's
free
gonna give you.
updates and
I'm
stuff
gonna
like
have
that
to go
too.
buy that.
Yeah, as soon as we're done today, Baka and I are recording Dying Light, so my Xbox will be on, and I will be purchasing the DLC for Fallout. So
Yep,
yeah.
totally worth it. Bethesda,
it goes
You
up
did a
on
good
March
job.
1st though, so you have until March 1st to buy it at $30, and then it will be $50 after that.
which is still, in my opinion, fine.
Yeah,
Because
if it's worth it, if we're getting that much
content.
content, good lord, yeah.
I
it's
feel
worth
like Fallout 4 alone base was $100 game.
Yeah. I would have been skeptical about it buying it for that much at launch, but now that I've been
Yes.
playing it nonstop for like 2 months, 3 months, whatever it was, yeah, it's just take my money. Here's my wallet. Here's my bank account, Bethesda. You've earned it. There's not much there though, so
Power to you, Bethesda. And they said, I think I read somewhere that they are actually working on 3 new games.
yes, they're very busy right now.
Yes.
So GG to you guys. Just I hope they don't like overweight themselves with things they're trying to work on at once.
I don't
you
think
know?
they will, because if they do start getting overweighted, they will put something to the side to focus on one or the other. They'll be like, sorry, since they haven't announced anything, no one's going to get hurt.
That's true. It's very
That's
true.
the fucking best part about Bethesda. They're like, oh, all right, now that we're done with this, let's announce it. Not,
Yeah.
oh, look at all these projects we have in mind. Look at what we're going to do. Who wants to play these? Uh-oh, we have to put one of them off. Oh, no. Customer expectations. 0 right now. So.
The customer expectation level
Well,
is 0. Great.
Maybe a little bit higher than that because we expect something from them.
Yeah,
Yes.
we kind of know that we can trust them at this point, so we expect a little bit, but it's not, you know.
Yeah, there are a few fantastic game companies out there that are above and beyond all the others, and then there are a
Yeah.
few EA that are a little lower than that.
I'm sorry. What? Do you have a cough or something? What was that?
It was a burp. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Okay. No, No Pants said that he was surprised I did not bring my Xbox 2 packs, so that I could play Fallout while I was away. It was very painful not to, but I didn't. I restrained myself for you
Yeah,
guys.
I was kind of expecting like her to like have it and be sitting in the hot tub with the controller with the TV going.
Oh. No. I'm trying to break her addiction. She's got to
You
move on to
can't.
something else.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, it can. It will.
I realized
want me to.
yesterday that on my Xbox run through, like my personal one, because I've started doing a Let's Play one too. On my personal one, I only have like 2 settlements that I need to get left. So, and one of them I can't get until I like finish the main story quest again, and I'm just not willing to do that yet. But the other one, Spectacle Island, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be mine.
Yeah, she's got like all of her settlements filled with everybody, and people are there, and they're all actually working instead of like me when I was just going through. It's like, oh, here's a bed, here's a wall, have fun, whatever. Oh, I
That's
claim
true.
this
Okay,
one.
on Xbox, it's not that thorough because I don't have the time to go out and collect all of the scrap that I need to give them like everything. But on PC, since I can just like I'm like, oh whatever, I've already
Cheater.
done most of this on Xbox. So on PC, I'll throw on God mode while I'm in settlements and build them whatever I want for free. Oh man, I made like a diner and some great stuff, and oh my gosh, it's so great. It's so great.
She loves her diners.
I love everything. I love settlement building. Come on, it's my
Yes.
new Sims.
Yes, it is. Until you start playing Sims again.
No, I have Fallout for that now. I don't need them anymore.
The Sims have been brushed off to the side until they do Sims 5 and they correct everything that everyone threw a fit about in Sims 4.
That'll never happen. EA is not one to listen to their community as much as some other companies. So I highly doubt that EA is going to fix everything that people didn't like. I mean, this Sims 4 has been out for 6 months or so or more, and they still haven't gotten toddlers, and that's what everybody's real big bitch was. So
what, they just come out kid-sized?
well, you come out as a baby, and then you go from a baby to like a 9-year-old.
Holy
There is no in
shit.
between.
Damn.
That's a hell of a growth spurt.
No
Right?
shit. Good lord.
Well, I mean,
Blah,
to be
blah,
fair,
blah.
though, you go from being like 9 to like 16, and from 16 to like 25. So
Damn.
really, this is not the weirdest thing that Sims has ever done.
Yeah, that is true. Sims has quite a few weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the first one I had a mod thing where you could have what it was called atomic coffee, which looked like a cheap little coffee pot with an atomic symbol on it. And if you gave it to your Sims, they went from like no energy to completely full. So they like mine never had to sleep. They were completely wired on coffee.
I'm
Everybody likes-
asking.
Everybody likes coffee.
I'm asking about Fallout DLC. Don't judge me.
No, that's fine.
Conspiracy stuff mentioned something that I have not heard anything about, so it pertains to Fallout. I must know
Yes.
right now.
Everything Fallout. Well,
Sorry.
Don't
I
worry.
just
you'll be stuck on this for a little while. Then when we get Far Cry Primal, you're gonna be like, oh, I need to play that now. And Metal
maybe.
Gear.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna enjoy Primal, but I don't know if it's gonna be one of those games that turns into my time sink. We'll see. I mean, I've said that before, so I'm
Yeah,
definitely
you said that a
open-minded about
lot.
it. I'm definitely willing to find out as we go.
Yes, I cannot wait to play it. I need me a Sabretooth.
I did want to ask you. I know we've mentioned several things, and we were just talking about EA and everybody. EA's got Origin that they run everything through, so they want you to open up stupid, crappy fucking Origin every time you buy one of their games, regardless of where you buy it. How do you feel about last week we talked about everybody losing their bananas because Quantum Break was not Xbox One exclusive anymore. It was going to be coming to PC via
It's
Windows.
Microsoft exclusive, please.
I know. Well, here's the extra I guess, sauce on top of that, is that it's not coming to Steam either. So when we said it's going to go on PC, it is on PC, but it'll only be available through the Windows Store through them. So you can't like buy it on Steam and launch it any way you want. You're playing it through their service, kind of like Uplay or Origin or any of that other stuff that the other companies ask you to use.
Here,
Is that a deal breaker?
Here, let me help you with this. At the bottom left corner of the Steam client, there is a button that says add new game. Now, when you click that, it says add a non-Steam game. Now, you could add whatever game you want to your Steam library. Like, it'll be over there. All you got to do is get the cut and like go to it, and then just add it to your Steam, and you could run it from Steam.
That's nice and all, except for apparently everybody, and thanks to Reddit, because they know everything there, have already found out that you're not going to be able to touch any of the files or anything. Like, basically, you can try to add it that way, but it's not going to act the way that it's supposed to. So
How is it supposed? Well, it's way too early to say stuff like that. I'm sure it'll.
I am just telling you, and I'm sure that this is all based on people who have, maybe betaed it on PC or something like that, so they've got some knowledge of it. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought that was weird. Everybody's upset because it's not an Xbox exclusive, but you still have to get it from directly from Microsoft and nowhere else.
I know, but
Like,
how
they're
are
not
you
gonna sell
supposed
codes
to?
for it in retail or anything
How are you
like
supposed
that.
to launch it and things like that?
I
If
have
it's,
no idea. I guess
yeah,
Microsoft's got its own setup
It's too
now.
early for things like that because everything is on a PC. Everything is raw. You could get into everything. Even if Microsoft thinks they can lock things, you could still get into them. You can crack anything on a PC.
But it's
Which
completely untrue. Screw you, conspiracy. You dick.
oh, he's just messing with you now.
That's fine. Thanks, there.
Well, I mean, his name is Conspiracy, so
I
Yeah,
know.
I know.
That was a good one, though. I giggled.
Yes,
Thank
but that's we're gonna have to wait to kind of see how that plays out. We'll do another conversation about this when it comes out, and then
When
we
is
can
that? Soon, right?
on the break. I have no freaking clue.
Maybe it's summer. Maybe there's not a date for it.
Probably not. But
Now I can't remember. Everything's running together. It's like, Division, Primal stuff. I don't know what's going on anymore.
yeah, everybody just needs to
Too many
stop trying to
things.
compete with Steam. Like, just stop and accept Steam and Gabe Newell as your overlords.
Well, I mean,
'Cause-
people are upset about the fact that, the Division will be run through Uplay no matter what you do. Uplay is awful.
Ugh.
Like, it is just fuck awful.
I
There's
hate
nothing
Uplay.
you can say to not make that the truth. It's fucking awful.
One of my games I have to play through Uplay. Like, I played it twice, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm never playing it again."
What game
Which
did
game?
you say that about? Yeah. You don't even remember, do you?
I haven't played it in like a year.
you're having to look it up, aren't you?
I mean,
No, it's on my Steam. My Steam is closed.
I still need to know. Well, now I need to know
Why?
Yeah,
because I'm
inquiring
curious.
minds want to know.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you when when it's over. But yes,
But- but
Uplay.
What about the rest of the audience? They want to know too.
They don't
right?
want to know.
Yeah, they want to know. Watch. Give it a minute, and they'll start yelling at you. They want to know.
Well, don't worry.
We'll
Well,
figure it out.
yeah, I'll look at it later. It's like Kingdom something.
Kingdom of Amalur?
No, not that one. That game is fantastic. If you've played it, please hit me up. We'll talk about it. But no, that's not it. I don't know.
Just angling for new friends.
I don't know what it's called. Like I said, it's like Kingdoms of something. It's just a very simple game where you kind of, it's a strategy game. You just kind of build up your little thing, and then whatever. You people shut up. Anyway, yes. After that Uplay thing, I did not want to play it anymore.
I mean, I can't blame you. Uplay is as useless as Origin and just as frustrating. I don't understand why all of the different companies feel the need to have their own.
Clients, because
Yeah.
it makes it very simple. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 different company clients on my computer. And which is ironic because it wasn't until just now that I realized that all these different companies have all their specific clients.
I mean, I mean, I know Riot's got its own, but it's completely separate. It's not something you can really launch. through
That
Steam.
is not a client that I'm talking about. Their new client it will be what I'm talking about, that you can launch multiple games. It's their platform. That's just their League of
So
Legends
you're
client.
talking about the Blizzard one.
Yes, like Blizzard, Tryon has one that they host all their games from, and then there are a few other that I cannot speak of right now.
Oh, okay. Things that you aren't supposed to talk about again.
Yes,
Yep.
like that.
That area.
There are a few other ones that I have that like to run off of a main client to host all of their games from. They work pretty well. I mean, I don't understand why Ubisoft and EA and Origin were so awful.
That's just. Well, okay, first of all, one of them you're asking about is why is EA so awful? Well, geez, I wonder why. It's because everything about them is awful.
Ha! EA, everything about them is awful.
Get out.
Baka's like, yeah, you can go with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand either. I guess it's because they do want to compete with Steam, but really you should just accept in certain industries there are juggernauts, and instead of trying to compete directly with them, you should try to work with them and still get your product out there, which I think Ubisoft tries to do because they're like, yeah, you can buy it from Steam. You're gonna have to, use Uplay to launch it, but you can buy it from Steam. Whereas Microsoft's like, no, you can't buy this anywhere but our store. That's it. Like
Yeah, that's gonna be a mistake, and I'm sure people will figure out how to fix it so that it's not just run. There will be workarounds. There's always workarounds for most things.
Yeah, I mean, look how long it took people to basically get SimCity to where they can go in an offline mode, like just by modifying it.
Yeah, it'll be a
People were
little
pissed
bit.
and went, nope, we're just gonna do it ourselves.
Yeah, that sucked.
So-
That whole SimCity debacle. Sorry if you guys played that, because I mean I'm not even part of EA, and I feel the need to apologize for how shitty that was. Nobody should have had to spend their money on it.
But
it is
you
what
know.
it is. So sorry if you did, but I guess learn from your mistakes and don't trust EA. I don't know. That's why I didn't buy Sims 4, because I didn't really care for a lot of the things they changed about Sims 3, and when they started talking about emotion controlling everything in that fucking game, I was like, you know what, EA, you can go fuck yourselves. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't think.
And then I'd have to wear a red shirt because, well, that makes you angry. Conveniently.
That's a great shirt, by the way. Love that game.
It's my Dreadnought shirt.
Yeah, love that
It's
game.
my Dreadnought shirt that Baka won.
Yep.
He's got his own.
Yep.
Yes, he does have his own. At least there's that. I don't
Kept
feel
winning
super
the
bad
damn
about it.
things.
I never
Well-
ended up on the winning team. You guys suck. That's right. It was obviously your fault and not mine at all. Had nothing to do with me.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have probably played the Division beta this weekend so that I could have talked about it.
Well, you didn't.
I did not, but that's okay.
should have.
I've been busy with too many damn alphas this weekend. Like, come on.
Every time
Betas.
you say Alpha, I always think of Arc, and I'm like Alpha Rex, Alpha
No.
Carno. Yeah, I know it's just
Betas, cool. Alphas, come on now. I'm part of a secret organization working on helping a game.
secret organization. What are you, a freaking spy?
Pretty much. Like, there are places that I have to go that you have to be authorized to look at. If you send someone else there, it goes to a blank page.
Speaking of blank pages, we should probably mention the website. Sorry, I
Oh.
know this is totally random, but I forgot about it till just now.
We
Oops,
have
my
made a
bad.
decision. We will be working on the website.
That's the decision we
Okay.
made. We made a decision to work on it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Well,
yeah.
we have decided which platform to go with. So be on the lookout for this next week or so.
Hopefully this week, because I mean, part of it was my fault. There were a couple of things that everybody was waiting on me to veto or approve one way or the other, and I kind of forgot about it
Right,
for a
we gotta
minute.
make the decision. Oh, okay, I'll do it later. No, no.
Fallout.
could you
Get
look at
off
this?
of
Could you look-
Fallout.
Well, it wasn't just Fallout. I was busy at work too. Okay, like legitimately, I've had things to do at my real job, which sucks. But so part of it was my fault. But yes, hopefully, I would really like to have something up this week because I'm trying to hold off on posting YouTube videos until we have a website to send people to. Like at the end of them. Basically, Red found an animator that made this really kick-ass intro for our YouTube videos, but I don't want to use it until I have a website to stick on it. So I'm kind of holding off on that, and which means I definitely have to get my ass in gear and figure out the website stuff, which you guys have pretty much figured out everything. I just need to approve a few more things.
Yep. And then we'll get it. It will look so fantastic. I hope you guys enjoy it. There is going to be a lot of stuff working with that website. So as soon as we post it, be sure to sign up on the new one.
Yes. And it's weird. It's kind of weird. I guess it's kind of cool at the same time. You sign up for the website instead of just the forums, which is what it was before, because the website company hosts everything in one place. So now it's like, yay! There's a bunch of other special stuff that you can do on the website aside from just interact on the forums. Yay!
Yes, there's
So-
there's gonna be lots of fun stuff to do with it too. There's a lot of little hidden stuff that we'll go into more detail when we have it all set in stone.
Yes.
But until then, just kind of look forward to our announcement. Again.
Expect us.
Again.
Yes, again. But for reals this week, though, I mean, like, we had most stuff done. It's just we had 2 options last week. It's not like we're struggling with anything or trying to figure out. It was just which one did I prefer, really, is what it came down to. But we finally nailed things down. So don't worry. For reals this time. For reals.
For reals.
I know everybody's like, yay, website. Sorry, guys. Sorry it took so long. This is my fault. I'm a
Yeah.
baddie. It's all right.
Well, no, you're not a baddie. But I really think everyone's going to enjoy this one. This is going to be much more interactive, much more alive. So
It's alive.
it will be alive. There will
And then
be a
it
lot to
starts
do.
like stalking you because it's weird and creepy like that too. And you know, oh
No, the website won't do that.
God.
I will.
You made it so weird.
I was trying to, you know. Gotta-
succeed.
Good.
Succeed. Anyway, what else do we need to talk about today? I don't know. I feel like we've covered like everything. I'm on this coffee high right now, and I don't know what's going on anymore.
We've covered most of the important stuff for the week. I'm gonna play Far Cry Primal next week, so be on the lookout. I'll do Fallout. Fallout. I'm gonna do Halo 5 multiplayer on Monday, so I'll just fuck around.
Yeah,
with
if you
some
want to join Chicken in multiplayer and throw down some, you just let us know. Like, stop by the stream, be like, hey man, add me to your party, and then, assuming he's not being super antisocial or something, we'll work something out.
Chicken antisocial? Never.
No,
Well-
it's usually me.
Well, Baka
Yeah.
is gonna buy Far Cry Primal now.
He
Why?
is.
Yeah, because of what conspiracy stuff said in chat.
What?
Everyone's like, "What?" Look at chat. You'll
Extra
see.
profit.
I had that one.
I know, everybody's
minimized
like,
to
"What?"
Look at the news.
There will be no stream tonight. I will be
Oh, yeah,
busy playing an alpha to stream, and I'm not allowed to stream that, unfortunately. Today's the last day, so
Yeah. So don't expect to be able to talk to Chicken or Baka after The Walking Dead tonight. Chicken probably before then either because he's
yeah, because I'm gonna be playing it before then.
yeah. Baka's so mad because I've already called dibs on his time.
That's fine. I've been doing fantastic at the game without you, Chicken.
So have I.
Whatever.
I've been doing well. This is how it's gonna go, though. We're doing. No, we can't talk about it. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to lose my power.
I don't want to lose my power.
Mhm.
Oh, you're so funny.
But come on, Chicken, throw down. What were you gonna say? Come on.
What's that? I can't hear you over the sound of your spoilers.
No, you guys are gonna try to get each other kicked out of the alpha. Like this is
Yep.
now your new goal in life to see if you can get the other one
That's
disqualified.
kind of how it works. We always had this like really weird rivalry with things. So
Yeah, well. And that's a shout out to Ali. Ali is a fucking amazing person. He is awesome. He is the one who got us into this testing. We are very
Well, one of them anyway. You're
Yeah.
grateful.
we are
there.
very yeah, I was looking for the word. We're very very grateful for you. Well, for one, for the logo that you have made us, and for helping us with this alpha. We will, and if you are listening, we
we
will
need
be
to
sure to
find a
get your
giant
book out.
box crate with a hole in it.
I know he probably
we
thinks
just
that
need
we've
one
got this
hole.
book too. Don't worry, we haven't.
Yes. We will send you your book ASAP, Ali. You deserve it, and much more. So.
See,
Be
we
on the
find a big
lookout.
enough crate, we can fit a red and a book in it.
The book's kind of small. I'm sure it can be a tiny crate as long as we
We'll
have
just
enough
have
room
Red
to
hug
fold
it.
Red up and yeah,
Fold them up.
Give him like a bag of chips and a soda, and wish him the best of luck.
a bag of chips and a soda. He's going through customs. It could be a while, but I'm sure he'll be fine with just one of each.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
if he like learns to kind of like, well, okay, fine. We won't give him like a can. We'll give him a bottle. We'll give him
Like
a
a
2 liter
2 liter?
bottle. 2 liter bottle,
Yeah, but if he's laying down, how's he gonna drink it?
very carefully.
Baka, you're the best. I'm just saying.
Or if he
Vault
doesn't
started
want-
following DLC. I don't have that yet.
Yeah. Or if he doesn't want soda, we can give him like a gallon thing of water and go, here you go. This is what you got to survive on until you get to
Yeah,
Ali.
this is
and
it,
after
man.
that,
Enjoy your trip to the Philippines. We'll see you later. Here's your 2 liter. Get out.
he's gonna be going through so many customs.
Yes. Why is there a person in here?
And then like you hit some cocaine on him just because. You're
Oh,
like,
wow, that
yeah.
escalated
Like, oh,
very.
look, drug dogs. Oh, wait, yeah.
See if you can make it through customs now, Red. Bucket
It
doesn't
is
actually
tur-
want to ship him to Ollie. He just wants Red to go to jail.
Come on, Ollie deserves Red. We could send him Red. Just leave the
Fine, we
cocaine
won't
out.
put the cocaine on him just because it's going to Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
We don't want to put Ollie through the trouble. Red, on the other hand, whatever. But
AB solved our problems. Just give him a straw.
Give him a straw.
Sorry, I'm dying over here. There's like something in my eye that is burning. Like
we
a
could like
beast.
stick it, like make a hole in the jug and like jam a straw through there, and then use a little bit of hot glue so
You
it
know,
doesn't
it's
leak.
probably not the best idea to use the podcast as a vehicle to discuss how to smuggle people to other countries.
Yep. So
We're
with
not
that, that
smuggling.
is the end of that.
Bait everything. I mean,
Oh.
people ship animals all the time.
So he's an animal now?
Hey,
Technically,
Hey,
human
hey,
being,
Griff.
Yes.
read what Air said.
Wow, somebody has not been paying attention at all, Air. Seriously?
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, man.
But yes, to wrap us up, there will be no stream tonight, unfortunately.
Oak should be back next week, though. I mean, like, we
Yes.
should be back on schedule and full speed ahead next week. No big deal.
Yep. I'll be streaming Far Cry Primal. Be sure to keep an ear out for the new website for when it comes up. And I'll be streaming Halo 5 multiplayer tomorrow. Oh, and Cindy just shows up.
Snitty, why do you show up at the end, man?
We're going to have problems with that Snitty.
Snitty Warberman, whatever you used to call him.
Snitty Warberman Jensen.
Thank you. I have no idea.
I'm going to have to take him out back. Bust a kneecap.
Busted knee. Please don't. Please
Plus two,
don't.
just to make sure.
All right. But anyway, aside from that, that will be it for today's stream. I don't remember Oak's whole outro.
Thanks for everybody who hung out with us.
Each and
You
every
always-
week.
Yeah, he always says the same thing. I should have like written it down or something. Actually, we should have just like saved it as a video file and just played it here. Be like, bye guys.
I could go bust
There,
open
no,
one of the
no,
YouTube.
wait.
I could go do one of the YouTube things and just have him say it.
That's yeah. What else does he say? Don't forget to check us out on YouTube. I haven't added new videos because I'm waiting on the website, but don't worry, as soon as it's up and going, there will be like a flood of videos for you to watch.
And,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're it'll,
Twitter and
yes.
whatever other social media thing we're part of.
Yes, we're
I'm
on
not good
Twitter
with
at
social
Infinite
thing.
Res PC. We're on Twitch. Obviously, you've already found us. We're here if you're watching this on YouTube later. We are twitch.tv/Infinite Respawn PC. I had to keep it straight, figure out what everything is. I don't even know. What else are we on? We do anything else? I don't know. I'm feeling weird about it now.
Well, normally we would do our website too, but that is down at the moment. But like I said, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Infinite Res PC. Which, okay, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't. I was thinking if we've changed it yet.
No, yeah, we're looking to consolidate everything under Infinite Respawn instead of it being like Infinite Res or Infinite Res PC.
Infinite Respawn PC. We are looking to completely brand ourselves as Infinite Respawn.
Yep. The only problem is there's somebody that already has our Twitter handle and has had it since 2009 or something and has only posted like in 2009.
Yep, they've only
So-
posted a few things in 2009. So, yeah, at Infinite Res
Thanks, Biz,
PC.
'cause he knows what it is. Thanks, Biz.
What's next? Keep an eye out for the new website, Snitty, which I'm sure you will enjoy thoroughly with all the little fun trinkets on there.
Yes.
So,
I'm sure Snitty will become like a super fixture on the site, as well as
Yeah.
Ivy. Like those two, I have a feeling are going to get the most use out of the site.
yeah, well, there's gonna be a lot to play with. Yeah, there's
Yes,
another
somebody also
IR
has.
too.
It's actually the same. I think it's the same people that have the Infinite Respawn, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, but they're not around anymore. So I've already sent out an email to request a name change from Twitch and Twitter. I am working on. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, so with that, be sure to follow us at InfiniteResPC.com. At InfiniteResPC. There's no .com.
We've been talking about the website too much. Sorry, we're like
Yeah.
bumbling the whole end of the show here. Usually, Oak's here to be like, "Here's all the things that I've practiced forever," and we're like,
And the rest
"Yeah,
of
we
us
don't
are
listen
like,
to that."
Cool.
Yeah,
Like
all
it's
right.
pretty obvious that we zone out at that point.
Yeah. Well, fine. Here is the end. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, or we appreciate each and every one of you who hang out with us every week. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel. We are Infinite Respawn. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at InfiniteResPC. And
I think that's it.
yeah, okay, I think that's it.
Yeah.
You can find me at Elite Chicken 313.
You can find me at Griff Slynam.
And me at Baka Pickle.
Look, we sort of did that okay.
Yeah, so
It's kind of weird with only 3 people.
I
It
know.
is.
It's
Red was
like
gonna be
something's
here, but he had
missing.
work,
No.
so
Well, anyway, with that, guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us, and be sure to follow us and look forward to some really cool stuff this week, because
Far Cry Primal.
once we are off this smooth sail that we're kind of stagnated at, we
What?
will.
I have no idea what you were just talking about.
We have no YouTube videos, no website, things like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, with that, I will
Whatever.
see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you on Monday.
Bye.
We don't know what's going on anymore.
No.
No.
No. Oh.
Please hang up and try again.
Let's leave.
No.